All right. We're officially streaming now.
We're
no.
lives. Oh no.
All right, here.
Ooh, this is a good one.
We're still setting things up. Don't mind us.
Don't who us?
Yeah, we're just.
I thought we were gonna have more.
Yes, we are.
Today. Let's see if.
Well, Corey's in
I know
Reykjavik or whatever heck
Yeah,
he's
he
going.
went to another country. He's
in Iceland.
Iceland. That's right.
Nice. Niceland.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
John,
Nice
I
vacay.
believe John is training today,
John's training.
so he might show up. He might show up in a few minutes or so, but maybe not. I don't know what the schedule is.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you finding some goodies?
Yeah, I found some goodies. At least I'm trying to find some goodies. Something about TikTok and China. That's not too bad.
Ah. TikTok.
All the kids love the TikToks.
Oh, the tiki-takis.
Tiki tick tock tock.
Mm.
Wait a minute. I just realized if Corey's in Reykjavik, why are we not getting a live report from
I know.
Reykjavik?
Because
He might still be on the
lazy
plane.
Why are we not getting a live report from the plane?
A live report from.
I know, right?
He's gonna that way he can expense the Wi-Fi.
There you go.
What headset am I rocking? It's the Corsair.
Yeah.
I'm rocking the Corsair.
Mine are just headphones.
Oh, man, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, this is a good one too. Sorry,
It's riveting YouTube.
Oh yeah. Well, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. So you let me know, Ralph. You're leading this one.
Oh shoot! All right, well, everyone, hold on. Let's not crash the plane. All right, I'm ready.
You ready? Okay. Let me get the video then.
Sweet.
Roll a finger.
Broken
Roll a
hand.
finger. Yep.
Let's do
Broken
it.
hand time.
Welcome to Black Hills Information Security, talking about the news. I'm your host today, Ralph May, and we're going to be sharing some super exciting stories about China, VPN, TikTok, all the social media influencers out there. And with that being said, we have an all-star cast. We have Ryan, who makes it sound great. We have Ian, who does the whole news, right? On live stuff.
The
live
whole
stuff.
news?
The
The whole news.
Ian's the whole news?
I'm on site. I'm everywhere the news needs to be.
He actually, that's a green screen. If you didn't know, behind him, that's what
Lies,
it is.
slander.
We also have BSD Bandit. You haven't been on in a while, man. Welcome back.
Oh, yep. Yeah. I'm glad to be back. Been on the West Coast for a little while, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Now you're back to the East Coast, huh?
So just had a good time with that.
Yeah.
I'm back to the East Coast. Me and my good friend Beastie. Ow.
Nice.
Nice.
And then
Always travel. He's a great travel partner on planes.
And then John is training, and Corey is off flying to Iceland or whatever, some other place. So, anywho, what do you guys want to talk about today?
Well, what CyberDuck wants to know about TikTok.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, let's hear
TikTok.
all about the tactics.
So I guess there was leaked audio from 80 internal TikTok meetings show that U.S. data has been repeatedly accessed from China. So if you don't know, TikTok is a Chinese company. I believe they always have been. And they've always said that they don't share the data, like they have U.S. servers and so on and so forth. But yes, I am shocked as well that China would be doing this, not with the beloved TikTok. I am TikTok shocked. There you go. I coined it. So
TikTok shocked.
Uh-oh. Get
So,
your
yes.
T-shirts ready.
TikTok is definitely spying on you. I mean, honestly, Facebook is spying on you too. But this is technically the Chinese government. So, what do you guys think?
But isn't everyone spying on us? I mean, Google, Facebook, it doesn't even matter anymore, does it? Just pick your best spy.
Yeah. Who do you trust? Who do you trust with all your sensitive TikToks? I mean, I don't know. They're not really that sensitive.
I don't know.
But, you know, if you make your hey, what up, Steve? Steve just joined us. If you make your TikTok, you know, record you when you're not listening. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. I don't know.
I think anyone that didn't. I think anyone that didn't think that was reality was just deluding themselves. And before anyone was like, oh, China, they got our data. If you think that our intelligence agencies aren't scouring any social media that they can get their hands on, like go do a dance challenge. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I mean, I think the difference is our intelligence agency can just be like, hey, we would like that information. And they're like, okay, yeah, obviously. Where China has to do it a little bit, you know, under the table. So, but
hey, it's just one poisoned BGP route away from all going through China. So, I mean, whatever.
Exactly.
Everything is seen in China.
Yeah, so
China sees everything. They're like the eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
I guess TikTok says that all of their default storage location for US data is Oracle Cloud, and that they still do.
I'm sorry, who?
Oracle Cloud. I guess that's a thing.
Oracle?
Yeah.
Oracle Cloud?
Yeah, they have a cloud, yeah. It's
made out of Java.
It's made out of Java, yeah. Shoestring and Java.
It's not a cloud, it's espresso foam.
Is it pure? I was about to say, is it pure wholesome Java? Or
yes.
You took the words out of my mouth. Foam.
There are 0 flaws in it. 0 flaws. It is totally secure.
Yes, it is absolutely secure. I don't know. Again, kind of no crap that they would be doing this, but you know, whatever. It's TikTok. I wouldn't use that to share any sensitive information.
No. So people with working
And this just in, official pen test report sharing platform TikTok.
Hey guys, I'm here live on a physical red team. Let's go into action.
Hold on. Let me play that animated voice. What happens when you unlock the door? No.
Wait a minute. I think we have somebody kicking off responder. Bob, you there?
Oh my gosh.
Any hashes?
So speaking of privacy, Mullvard VPN removes the ability to create new subscriptions. All right, so VPNs in general, they're kind of, you know, popular for supposedly, you know, masking your traffic. How well that works is, you know, dependent. But the one thing that comes down to these VPNs is the fact that you have to pay for them. So a lot of the VPN providers out there will say, hey, we don't keep track of any traffic, right? We don't record any traffic. But they do have to record the subscriptions. And if you pay for said VPN. So the Mullvard VPN is decided to not do subscriptions, to not have to have user information, right? So they're moving to crypto, Bitcoin Cash, Monero. They actually come with a discount too. So they're trying to move people to less, trackable payment systems. I didn't see our favorite
Tornado Cash.
Tornado Cash, yeah.
But you do get a 10% discount, I see here.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, I think we'll see this with other platforms that supposedly are not keeping track of user data. That, one of the things that they'll have to do if they really want to hold that notion is they don't want even your, PayPal username or whatever. So dealing with any company that has to do with KYC, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cashless society. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is my
crypto payments are pseudo anonymous. Okay. They are not foolproof, right? Pseudo anonymous is the best way to put it. The biggest thing is that your name necessarily isn't attached to the transaction, and you don't have any KYC or barrier to entry. So like no one has to know who you are to conduct a Bitcoin transaction, right?
Right.
So even though you've got to get the money from somewhere. So what do you guys think about this?
Well, at first, I was curious if the 10% discount was just the nosedive of cryptocurrencies recently. Like, it's 10%, it's 30% off, it's 90% off. Just here's some math.
Today only, take all my crypto. It's worthless.
Right.
Right. Get that Mullvard VPN today.
Today.
Won't you come on down?
I mean, this sounds like they're doing it for the users, right? To
yes.
Be more, open and keep things more secure and private for the users. So, I mean, to me, this sounds like it's a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like if you want to say that we don't collect any user data, don't collect
whether or not they're actually still tracking you or are subject to subpoenas and things like that. Who knows, right?
Just in, this VPN is ran by Chinese operators.
More at 11.
No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea where they're from. But I do think that we probably will see this more with other platforms or supposed platforms that are supposed to be anonymous, right? Mm-hmm. How you pay for those platforms is a kind of a big piece of it. So,
yeah, I'm wondering Proton to be next.
I know Proton has been taking crypto, but yeah.
I wonder if they're going to take this route, though. That would be
where they just remove subscriptions entirely.
Yeah.
Oh, Wildcat just rolled through your camera there.
Wild Kingdom up in here suddenly.
Oh man. So what else we got? Don't everyone speak at once?
No news is good news, right?
No news is good news. Yeah, I was actually having a hard time finding. I mean, there's definitely some news articles. There was no like O-Day of the century or anything like that.
And, yeah, it was actually a rather calm Friday before the weekend.
Yeah,
dropping hotness on Fridays.
There was some Splunk issue that I was.
No, Splunk's never had any issues.
No, apparently not.
Apparently.
Yeah, what was the Splunk issue?
I shouldn't have said something before I actually had the link up on
I know, right?
Right?
Don't you dare bring this up.
Splunk vulnerability.
All right, I got something while you look that one up. So,
Sure.
Flagstar Bank discloses data breach impacting 1.5 million customers. So data breaches are still a thing. So Flagstar is a Miami-based financial service provider and one of the largest banks in the United States. According to their breach notification, that the event happened December 2021. Wow, almost like 6 months here. And the what do you call it? The bank discovered on June 2nd that the threat actor accessed sensitive customer details, including full names and social security numbers. So, incoming identity protection.
It just renews what you already have, right?
Yeah, right. All the 32 other subscriptions that I got for free.
God. I got a lifetime. Eventually, why don't they just say lifetime subscription? Like,
well, yeah, they should. Do like unemployment insurance, where every company just pays in a little bit over time, and then you just get it from the pool. Like, that's fine. Okay.
Oh my!
There's going to be a lot of sales going on. The sales reps are going to be in a frenzy over this one. And it's in Miami.
Yeah. So this is the second major security incident that's impacted Flagstar, and the first one, ransomware gang, breached the servers by exploiting a 0-day vulnerability, and it resulted in them being extorted. Samples of data stolen during that ransomware were included social security names, tax records, and phone numbers that were eventually published in a data lake site. So, wow. Okay, so first time, maybe we're could do better.
Like a oops.
Second time though, come on, guys.
What you bet it's on
for a
TikTok?
bank.
What's up?
What you bet they put it on TikTok?
Yes. That's how I share all my new data breaches now. TikTok. You just have to read them off the screen now. Like
why are we not doing this?
What's up?
So why? Yeah, let's do it.
There's nothing wrong with this, right? I have heard though that TikTok's pretty harsh on security stuff. So maybe me scrolling social security numbers might get me banned from TikTok.
That might be because China just wants to keep that stuff for themselves. They don't want anybody else to
it
have
actually got me
Yeah.
promoted to the exclusive hacker only channel on TikTok.
Nice.
So
where they don't flash your location on the screen. That exclusive.
You would think though that after you get breached once, that you would like maybe start thinking about how to not get breached again. Like, I don't know.
It's funny. I'd really be interested to see, and not that we likely ever will, but the incident response report and the outcome, the after action review, because with banks that large, it's almost always, oh, well, we acquired some small bank that is, I don't know, at the bottom of a troll well, and they're the ones that got breached, not us. And we just hadn't secured them yet, and rinse, repeat, ad infinitum forever.
Yeah, I don't know. You would think though that they would have had an eradication period where they would have actually went and figured out what was going on, but maybe not. Or maybe this is just a spillover from the original and it's just continuing on. So yeah. I agree, though. They're probably going to say, oh, well, we acquired some small company and they were hacked and then they hacked us because we implicitly trusted them. And God.
That's why we need negative trust.
Yeah, our
beyond
bidirectional
zero trust
is no big
Yes,
deal.
the bidirectional. We, Nancy, the intern, actually, is the reason we got hacked. So that's like the fallback.
Who clicked that fish? Fire them.
Fire them. This will solve
That'll solve
everything.
This will solve all of our issues.
So did you guys talk
go ahead.
about Folina, the vulnerability last week?
Nope.
I wasn't on.
I don't think we did. What was the vulnerability?
CVE, what is it? 2022 something 30190.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
So the Microsoft Windows Support Diagnostics tool. So it's basically they're weaponizing a document, and there's a link I threw in the chat, if you would, Ryan. So Ukraine's computer emergency response team is warning that the Russian-linked Sandworm APT group may exploit the Folina RCE vulnerability. So if you're not familiar with Folina, it's a CVE which allows somebody to basically embed a command into a Word document, or it pulls ms-msdt link and then basically decodes some PowerShell, runs it on the computer, and boom, they've got remote control into the computer. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's some screenshots there. If you click on the green part, that's the actual command.
Wow. Yeah.
So the CVE, it is patched now, as of recently, I think last Tuesday.
Yeah. So how would you weaponize this, Steve?
So yeah, in this case, they're weaponizing it in an Office document. So the Office document pulls HTML from remote location on the internet, which then runs the you can see the location href tag in that weaponized exploit, and it'll actually run the PowerShell code using the diagnostics tool. So it was a pretty interesting weaponizable exploit there for a while. I'm sure not everybody's patched for it yet, but if you're not, please go do that.
And so this was Russia targeting Ukraine, though. Is that like what this
Interesting.
was? Yeah.
Yeah. So in this news article was Ukraine's CERT was warning that it may be coming. So they were basically just warning people to go patch. And I did see some. I don't have the link for it, but I did see some news that some APT groups were already using this. Since it is kind of the new hotness for remote access. Since you can weaponize it into a Word document.
Interesting. Well, it's a patch scenario for sure. Man, like
and logging those PowerShell transcripts and script block logging, right, is something else that you can look into for seeing this kind of activity.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, beyond patching, be very worried about anyone sending you a document or Excel or anything with Microsoft. Microsoft just a big. All of the Office suite is just a big payload development kit.
Yeah,
yeah.
It really is.
Which is kind of funny because I mean we share documents with each other, but like anyone that you don't trust.
Oh, enable content. All right, no big deal.
Yeah, no, I need this. All of our documents need macros to.
Yeah,
pull
I
in.
can't see what's on the document unless I hit enable macros. So I got to hit enable macros.
I think it was by design.
Yeah, right.
You gotta have everybody going back and forth. You trying to fish me?
Literally at work, I don't click on anything. I mean, come on, we work in this environment surrounded by pen testers and red teamers. I don't click on a single thing at work. I hit up John. Hey, is this a fish or like somebody else click on it first?
Everybody on high alert.
Yeah, we reply, send photos of your pet so that we know it's you.
Send photos.
We want proof.
Yes.
That's pretty funny though.
Mackerels and cheese.
Yeah. So another patch scenario. Man, just Microsoft, the gift that keeps giving, right?
Yeah, it's always something, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Again, Microsoft, I mean, they do have the market segment, right, for operating systems. So of course they're going to be the main target.
Yeah, for sure. Did you guys hear about the Tesla? So I guess Tesla cars are getting barred for 2 months in China in a district where they're having a leadership meeting for I guess it's like a secretive annual summer party leadership conclave. But anyways,
they don't want Tesla.
Yes, they think Elon and the United States government are somehow connected, and they're sending Tesla cars to go spy on them.
Elon and the boys.
Yes.
The ultimate Trojan horse.
The ultimate Trojan horse. Yes.
It's a computer on wheels. I mean, come on. It's got Wi-Fi. You could be...
Yes.
Yeah.
It has cameras all over it. Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes. And if you talk bad about Musk on there, he'll shut your car down.
No Teslas.
Yes. No, yeah. So I thought that was kind of interesting. This was a pretty recent story that China. So TikTok's spying on us, and so is Tesla spying on China. Everyone's spying on everyone.
Oh yeah.
I mean that is kind of the name of the game, and
yeah, right.
To say otherwise, you're lying to yourself.
White Cyberduck asked, or no, he did. He was stating. They do have mics and interior cameras. So, yeah. And I think China was also talking about people were speculating because the cameras are all around the car, too. So there's a front, side, and stuff like that.
Right.
And that if any of that data got uploaded, then they might be able to correlate some kind
I mean, do you think they let Teslas into Area 51?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Come right on in.
Do you think it could even make the commute without getting like a charge halfway? It's like literally.
Oh, they got to put solar panels on the roof for that. That drive.
They have a trailer. No, they have a trailer that just has panels on it.
Just has panels. Oh, I like it.
Oh, but anyways, so China's worried about Teslas, which fun stuff, right?
I mean, legitimately, you wouldn't have you don't even, if you go into like a skiff, a secure room, you're not even allowed to bring your phone in there because that's got cameras and mics on it. So I mean, it doesn't make sense if they've got a high profile meeting going on.
Yeah, it's like 2 months though. You can't drive your car around there. Yeah, the Tesla the Tesla pulling a trailer with a gas generator. That's like the ultimate picture right there. Oh, all right. What else we got?
What do we got?
So, Office 365
secure.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's all good now. Don't worry about it.
So, I guess there's this is out of Bleeping Computer. Microsoft Office 365 credentials targeted a new fake voicemail campaign. All right, so the campaign is not too crazy here, but they're using a voicemail, so like a fake voicemail. Hey, to view this voicemail, click on this link. And then it's redirecting them to Office 365.
Yeah, hearing about this more often.
Yeah, the voicemail one seems popular. I was thinking about the other one too that must be kind of popular too, is you have an encrypted email, because a lot of services now require you to like if you want to send an encrypted email to somebody and they don't have what do you call it? They don't have any the same security, like the same encryption set up, like Office 365 or whatever. You'll have to send them, like Proofpoint has secure emails and stuff like that. So they can move to that. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Silence.
Silence
is compliance.
For a minute there, I thought my internet had just got disconnected, but I guess it was just no one had anything to say.
No, like I said, I mean, I've actually had clients ask to do this on engagement, so it is becoming more prevalent. And I think what people are worried about is deep fake voicemails, right? To where it sounds like the CEO giving out a broadcast agent. Yeah, deep fake.
Yeah.
Giving out a legitimate message to the company or whatever. So yeah, it is more of a concern these days, and I think attacks like that will probably only go up in the future.
Yeah. Deep
and then what's the point in that? I mean, how do you validate whether or not? I mean, you can spoof the caller, sender, all that kind of stuff, and
change your voice up and everything. They have plenty of apps out there that can do that.
From an enterprise standpoint, what's your defenses against that? Because now we're talking about probably, bring your own device or personal devices getting hit with these for company credentials, right?
Gotcha. Yeah. I think we have a message from Bud. Bud, are you there?
Hi everyone. Yes, it's Bud Patches here with your AccuToy weather on the ones. Weather Center sponsored by 10 hours of Dancy John. That's right, 10 hours of Dancing John Strand and Friends, available now at this YouTube link. You will not be able to look away. It's as horrifying as it is enjoyable. Watch now. Oh, this week, Monday, Too Many Plagues. We have seen a host of folks coming back from RSA and other conferences with all manner of plagues, whether it be too much email, too much biological agents in their bodies, or just coughing fits picked up by licking just about anything they can find while in California. With that said, we move on into Tuesday. Our pew-pew level is low, but that is only because crypto is in a complete free fall. If you are riding that roller coaster there, Diamond Hands, hold on, because it's going to get wild. At this point, ransomware groups honestly don't even know how to get paid because the cryptocurrency isn't worth the math it's written in. That said, moving into Wednesday, the pew-pew level comes up to a medium where we are getting flooded with conference booth emails thanking us for stopping by the booth to check out the latest Blinky Box cyber-enabled ML AI-enabled options to solve all of your cybersecurity problems. Remember, it doesn't matter if you actually stopped by, that automated message from Salesforce is going to tell you you did. So, moving into Thursday, we've got That's right, SOC tiers, the Security Operations Center with all the executives out and away at RSA and then coming back to a mountain of emails are now ready to ask the kind of questions that the SOC engineers and analysts had already had answers for days and days ago. So if you're in the SOC, pew level absolutely through the roof, because now everyone wants to know what you're doing about Felina and every other vulnerability that's out there. And of course, last Friday, great day, looking good for attackers. Those attackers are rested, they are ready, and they are on the move to attack your network. So keep that in mind as you move into the weekend. Check your pager duty, make sure all your out of office is on, and just hide as best you can, because it's time for those attackers to come back out and figure out what to do now that they can't be paid in Bitcoin. So that's me, Bud Patches, with the AccuSploit certified weather report. Back to you in studio.
Oh, thanks, Bud.
Oh man.
Oh man. Awesome. Thanks.
What a report. What a report. That was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that crypto is down, all ransomware gang operators
They
are
just
probably,
give up.
Yeah. They're probably hiding out right now and crying or whatever.
They're selling their boats and Lambos. You could probably go get a Lambo for pretty cheap these days, right? Oh, I don't know though. With inflation, it's gas costs might not be the best purchase.
Yeah, man. Yeah, gas on a Lambo is just nuts. It's nuts.
Ooh.
That's why most people don't buy them. It's the gas.
Yeah, the gas.
Yes.
I can afford the car, but not the gas.
No. I gotta draw the line at $5 a gallon or whatever it is nowadays. I don't know. Wow,
Stuff.
It'd be a Lambo community. They're just stopping and just start right there. No gas in the board. Just line them right up. It's rare that you even see one now. If you see one, it's just like.
Did you see
filled that thing up?
Did you see the flood in Miami? It was on Reddit.
Yes.
Oh,
There
did
was
it
all these
destroy a bunch of
supercars
them?
underground that just got destroyed. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, salt water probably not too good for. Or was it rainwater?
No.
Well, it's Miami, so it's a slurry of cocaine and salt water.
Yes. It's mixed.
Yeah.
It's a slurry.
All the drug deals gone wrong right there.
Yeah.
Oh man, crime will definitely be up then.
It's got amphetamines. It's what plants crave.
Gators would be sitting. Oh man.
So, speaking of fraudsters, ransomware, and other stuff like that, I guess the FBI says fraud on LinkedIn, a significant threat to the platform and consumers, right?
Well, I can tell you right now, my profile is a fraud.
So, fraudsters who exploit LinkedIn to lure users into cryptocurrency investments, another Ponzi schemes. All crypto is a Ponzi scheme. No, so setting up fake profiles on LinkedIn and other things like that to lure people, to do whatever they want, right? Maybe run that ransomware, right? Hey.
Yeah, sorry for those of you following along with our show notes. Ralph's just shooting from the hip today. We're not sure what news he's getting, but he's just coming. We'll send the links out when he sends them to us.
There we go.
Sorry, I forgot you didn't have a link there for that one. You guys are well. I'm actually going off. By the way, I'm going off the list, but it's not the one that everyone has, right? So
it's got its own list.
This is how fresh this news content is.
I know, dude. I get the freshest.
Even the host doesn't know how it's going on. It's amazing.
So yeah, I would see that this, LinkedIn already has so many probably fake profiles. I know that I've set up fake profiles for red teams and other stuff like that. And the most common one, I'm a recruiter, which weirdly enough, everyone accepts your invite, especially if you're attractive enough. Then it just goes from there. So, but that doesn't mean that I'm actually a recruiter or whatever you may be saying. So, obviously fraudsters are using this to do that. So,
And they all start with this one word, hello. And then it just goes from there. Or hi. That's the other one too.
Yeah.
Hi or hello.
I don't know if it's because I teach a class. This may be it, but I get LinkedIn requests like daily from people who are in training or like something like that. And then they will immediately shoot me a message that says, "Hey, would you like to take this A+, C+, A, all these different CompTIA tests? Were you interested in these?" I'm like, "No, please stop. Please stop." It's a marketing campaign. Jesus Christ. So anyway, but
is there any platform we can use without being bombarded with spam? And
I know they're all bots. They're all bots.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's why Musk is not going to buy Twitter because they're all bots.
Speaking of bots, did you see the Cloudflare record-breaking DDoS attack?
No.
Like, what year is this? 2000?
Well, I mean, it's not for Cloudflare.
Yeah, not for Cloudflare. But no, I just think it's amazing that we're still seeing DDoS attacks these days. I know there's a ton of like residential botnets out there, people popping routers and things like that. But this came from cloud sources, so it's a little bit different. I'm not sure if they found some way to like do reflective denial of service from a specific cloud, but it looks like it was spread across several cloud services and was very large over HTTPS too, which is interesting. I wonder what they used. They didn't use low orbit ion cannon, that's for sure.
No, they should have. So much better.
I know, it'd have been much more effective.
It is wild though that DDoS attacks are still a big thing, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's it's 2022, and who would guess that it's still? I mean, what are they targeting? I don't even think I don't know if this said what they were targeting, but it was probably Sony or Xbox, right?
Xbox, yeah. Yes, one kid had a rage quit moment and then DDoS all of Xbox. So no one else can play.
Lost their WoW character, so they just DDoSed, Blizzard.
If I can't play, neither can you.
What do you mean Final Fantasy 16 is not coming out to 2023? That's it. Take it down.
Take it down. Take down this
angry
wall.
Gamers.
Yeah.
So, guys, I'm sorry. I had to go out in the garage. I checked the crypto prices. I have these two mint condition Sherry Lambos. I mean, I bought it when Doge was on the way up, and they're great. Looking for whatever Bitcoin is now, like 350, 375, $5-6. Honestly, 7-Eleven Slurpee coupon. And it's yours. Whatever you want.
Oh, 7-Eleven's coming up, actually.
Can I just do math on your whiteboard and then we'll call that a day?
Yes. That's proof of work right there. Okay.
Look at that.
Do some algebra or something.
Wow. There's some crypto jokes in there. There are some crypto jokes.
Algebra, yeah.
Yeah. That Lamborghini does look not as good a shape as I thought. It's also a slight older model.
Okay, so first off, it's a classic. Okay, so let's start
that's
there.
How you say stuff's better.
And this particular, now, a lot of people think this is dirt. This isn't dirt. This is a very custom paint job that was done by a colony of artists involved with Kanye West, and
so I mean, I'll take it. I'll take two.
That's a Yeezy edition.
I thought that was slurry white.
Oh my goodness! Does it come with the red shoes?
Sure, it comes with
all kinds of.
I bought it with Bitcoin. Of course, it comes with fantasies.
Yes, yes. We got to get this today.
Oh my god! We are not sponsored by Bitcoin or Yeezus. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyone else got any other news articles? I was gonna pull out another one, but I feel like I just might go too rogue and not have the article.
Did we talk about the Splunk one? I put it in the chat.
You did put it in the chat?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Oh, I must have missed it. No, we didn't talk about the Splunk one. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Talk.
no, it's 9 and above CVE, but it's the universal forwarder. So if you've got your universal forwarder exposed so that it can grab logs and send them out and around, yeah, no, it can run arbitrary and external malicious code. Yay. On anything that those forwarders essentially touch. So anything that those forwarders are set up to do, to talk to forward from. But yeah, good times. So if you're running on-prem Splunk with forwarders, might be a good time to look and see what versions you're running.
What kind of attack this requires? Because right there at the top of the screen, I see Splunk will also resolve multiple TLS signature issues. This could result in machine in the middle accounts or attacks. But I'm not sure what they were. Like, how do you get this SE? Where's my POC? Dang it! I want to go.
Give me that Git repo. I need the POC.
Steven's like, yeah. Patch. Where's the export?
Curiosity is killing me.
Yeah, patch. How do you
Because
hack this?
I have done this on engagement where I found the Splunk forwarder password and used that to gain code execution, but I have not seen anything in the wild like this. So I'm curious to what kind of vector it is. Was it related to TLS for man in the middling? I would think 9 though. The score of 9 would be unauthenticated, right?
Yeah.
Just
anything up in 9, I'm almost positive takes you to unauthenticated and remote code execution. So no, I know it's unauthenticated. The article says it's unauthenticated. Yeah.
So get your scanners scanning. Shodan probably. I mean, that's like every news article's favorite thing. Oh, you can exploit this on the internet after a simple Shodan search. There is 4,000 whatever 400,000 servers that are vulnerable to this.
Devices.
Yes, exactly.
Spicy.
It is spicy. Anything that is zero.
So how long till that's organized for ransomware?
Oh, yesterday.
Do we have the next bull market?
It's no. Who put that? Adam Johnston. Did we talk about the Lambda AI chat?
I didn't know Lambda AI had a chat.
So yeah, it's not AWS Lambda. It is an AI called Lambda.
Is this the Google one?
The Google one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did talk a little bit of that. So we can talk about it now since you kind of brought it up already.
Well, Adam brought it up.
Well, you allowed him to bring it up.
Fair enough.
Yes, the Lambda chat. We did talk about this last week, but yes, Google's artificial intelligence, Lambda, believing it was a real human, and essentially they told the engineer to take a break because the engineer thought that it had become alive. So yeah, it was. But Google's like, it's just doing what it's intended, Skynet. So.
Right.
Exactly.
Of course.
This is the intended effect. I think the reason it's more of an article is not they were like, it's getting really good. You'd be like, oh, okay, cool. But the engineer's like, it's real. It's real. And Google's like, take your meds. Go take a break.
No. It's real and we're in love.
I'm hypothesizing whether this is actually what happened, but they did tell him not. This isn't a hypothesis. They did tell him to to take a little break from this, but and then Google also said that it hadn't become alive. But what is alive and all this other fun stuff? So who knows? Not my expertise.
I like the response that you was like, oh yeah, no, it's just doing what it's intended to do, and all I can hear is Bender from Futurama going, "Hey, want to kill all humans?" No, you sure you don't want to kill all humans?
Are you sure?
Futurama.
Should we bring this up? That RSA is the COVID spreader event.
Yeah, I think so. I mean.
You were at RSA, weren't you?
I was, and I've had COVID for the last week, so you put together where I got it.
It was a super spreader event.
Yeah, no, well, that's what it's been labeled a super spreader event. And I mean, we have lots of friends and people who run that conference and whatnot. And I know that everyone likely tried what they thought was their best to balance the risk. But frankly, was it a Ray Redacted did an informal poll, and it was about 1,000 people had responded at the last time I looked at it, and about 20% said they came back with COVID. Now, again, scientific, no, but interesting.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I think it really just comes down to one, what you're personally comfortable with, right? And then two, whether we want
luck.
Right.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Luck is a huge.
Yeah.
No, I think it does bring up a lot of questions, though, in the industry that we work in, that conferences are so important to career growth and whatnot.
Sure.
There's a lot of people that are going to be like, well, if I can't go to conferences, how do I grow my? And obviously, you don't have to go. You don't have to go to DEF CON. You don't have to go to Black Hat. You don't have to go to any of these to be a hacker. You do have to go to Wild West Hacking Fest to be a hacker.
That is actually true.
A fact.
It's officially the most popular.
Exactly.
I will be at Deadwood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, no, a lot of people just talking about like, what do we do? What do we do? And
I mean, just sit at home and just be like, well, my numbers are good. Like my risk is low.
Right.
I mean, so anyways, that's a personal thing, but I agree with you. Just calling it a super spreader event off some cocktail napkin poll here, but whatever.
Yeah, somebody brought up too that RSAC being a spreader event makes them nervous to go to Deadwood, and that's all conferences, right? Do your own risk assessment. A lot of them, like Deadwood, are virtual and in person, so you can still attend, right, and do all the good things. So take a opportunity of those types of conferences when you can. Right?
Yeah. No, I think eventually we'll have an answer, but I don't know. I've been grappling with it myself as I've been literally in this office for about 7 days. Over to my left here is a couple of mattresses that I've been sleeping on to stay away from my kids. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
No, Deadwood, I am on the plane. I'm there.
No, me too. I mean,
Yep. It's just one of those things.
I am going to be stepping back my my standard greeting where I just lick people's hands.
Oh, that's
the
I think we know why. They didn't put in the survey whether you were licking hands or not.
I think I just broke BSD Bandit. I don't lick people's hands. It's just the look on his face was like, nah, I'm not going to Deadwood.
Oh
my god, he was all in. Now
I didn't expect you to say that.
that old Western, I'm gonna spit in my hand and we'll give it the old handshake. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna trade cattle. That's how we do.
Oh my god. Yeah. So all right, we'll stop licking hands when we meet. Then that should help, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The CDC recommends.
The CDC recommends. Yeah, you stop licking the other person's hand whenever you meet them.
Yeah, that'll clear it right up.
Number one reason it's weird.
Yeah. Before weird wasn't enough.
Now there's major health studies have confirmed it's a bad idea.
Imagine the budget that went into that.
Yes, exactly. It's probably government funded, but anyways, so I do have one other one. I guess Facebook is been receiving sensitive medical information from hospital websites. Experts say some hospitals use an old tracking tool that may violate a federal law protecting HIPAA data, right? So I guess a bunch of hospitals are incidentally sending some medical information to Facebook. I think it has to do with like the scheduling, right?
Why though?
I don't know, because Facebook needs all of your data.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can't function without it.
Yes. I think this has to like get into some of like the tracking too that Facebook is doing, and then correlating that to the actual hospital, and then
your IP browser, all that kind of stuff. I mean, they can get the metadata from your connection and kind of infer. I don't know if they're actually sending medically related data. It says up there it sends a tracking pixel. If we scrolled up, so I don't. It's just a violation that they're sending the data at all. And it's a health website, I think.
Yes. It's quite likely a HIPAA violation. So Facebook is bad. Yeah, that's what this article is about. Just how bad they are. No.
What?
Well, you got to think about it. I mean, 99% of the websites probably have some sort of tracking mechanism, right, to track, Google Analytics and things like that.
So this really comes down to social media tracking and the accidental crossfire that comes
probably,
with sharing that information, right? Because the hospital just wants to know, like, what's the metrics?
Yeah,
how many people did we schedule last week through Facebook or whatever?
Yeah. See right there on the screen there, Ryan. That's scroll back up there for a second, because that's the interesting thing about HIPAA. And when I teach students when they're going to the field, they're like, "Well, how do I know what data is what?" And HIPAA and FERPA and any of these focused privacy laws, most providers just said, "Okay, we're just going to treat anything we gather." And I tell my students, I'm like, if it's your favorite color and you write it down on a piece of paper and you put it in the envelope called HIPAA data, it's not HIPAA data. Now, no, not a lawyer, don't have my legal hat, but that's the way a lot of places look at it, is they just say, hey, we're a hospital so that we don't have to try and carve stuff up, whatnot. But there we go. There's the list there of specifically definable things. The IP address, I think, is rough. What's Facebook like? I hate to defend Zuckerberg here, but I mean, if it's just IP address, that's going to be a hard one to say. Well, how do we not send that to Facebook when we're embedding a Schedule Now button that's run by Facebook in the page? Like, I don't know.
It's going to go in a log somewhere.
Yeah. And damn them for making me defend Facebook. Like, that is garbage. That's not what I came here to do.
I have a strict no Facebook defense rule. That's the only rule.
That's the only rule.
I shared your data, but I didn't really share your data.
Yes. We're not friends.
Well, first off, I shared your data, but I didn't inhale, and I won't try it again.
Yeah.
I promise. Scout's honor.
Yeah.
Scout's honor. Oh man. Yeah, I think that's all I have for news articles. Huh? Yeah. Anyone else have anything they wanted to talk about? News article related? The weather's nice. All right, cool.
The weather is nice.
All right. Well, hey guys, thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week and we will talk some more news, and we had fun, and we will see you guys all next time. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks Steve. Thanks BSD Bandit and Ian. See you guys next week.